Have you ever caught yourself arguing with someone who isn't even there? Maybe you're lying in bed, taking a shower, driving home from work, and suddenly you're having a full conversation inside your head. You imagine exactly what you'll say, exactly how they'll respond, and somehow you always win the argument. Or maybe your brain does something different. You imagine getting fired before you've even gone to work. You imagine your partner leaving you because they replied a little later than usual. You imagine embarrassing yourself before you've even walked into the room. What's strange is, none of these things have actually happened, yet your brain treats them as if they're real. Why? Why does your mind spend so much time creating stories that don't exist? Is it anxiety? Overthinking? Or is there actually a reason your brain keeps doing this? The answer is much more fascinating than most people realize. Because your brain isn't trying to torture you, it's trying to prepare you. But sometimes the very system designed to protect you becomes the thing that exhausts you. One of the biggest misconceptions people have is believing that the brain exists to make us happy. It doesn't. Its first priority is keeping us alive. Long before humans had modern cities, our ancestors survived by predicting danger before it happened. Imagine hearing something move in the bushes. Was it the wind? Was it a predator? The people whose brains imagined possible threats were more likely to survive. Over thousands of years, our brains became prediction machines. Instead of waiting for something to happen, they started asking, what if? What if this person gets angry? What if I embarrass myself? What if I fail? What if something goes wrong? That ability helped our ancestors survive. But today, our brains often use the same system for situations that aren't life-threatening. Instead of imagining lions, we imagine awkward conversations. Instead of preparing for predators, we prepare for social rejection. Your brain doesn't always know the difference. To your nervous system, being rejected by a group once meant losing protection. And in human history, that could actually be dangerous. So even today, your brain takes social situations far more seriously than you think. Have you ever noticed something strange? When you're imagining a future conversation, your heart can actually start racing. Your muscles become tense. You feel anxious, even though nothing is happening. That's because your brain doesn't completely separate imagination from reality. When you vividly imagine a stressful situation, many of the same emotional systems activate, as if the event were actually happening. That's why you can feel embarrassed, just by remembering something from years ago, or anxious about something that hasn't happened yet. Your brain is rehearsing. It believes it's helping you prepare, and sometimes it really does. Athletes visualize competitions before they perform. Public speakers mentally rehearse speeches. Pilots train using simulations. Imagining future situations can improve performance. The problem begins when rehearsals become rumination. Instead of preparing once, your brain keeps replaying the same scenario over and over without ever reaching a conclusion. Think about an argument you've replayed in your head. At first, it feels useful. You think, if I know what to say, I'll be ready. So you replay the conversation again and again and again. Hours later, nothing has changed. Except now, you're mentally exhausted. That's because your brain isn't solving the problem anymore. It's feeding uncertainty. Psychologists often describe this as rumination, a cycle where the mind repeatedly returns to the same thoughts without reaching a resolution. The more uncertain something feels, the more your brain wants to solve it. Ironically, trying to force certainty often creates even more overthinking. It's like scratching an itch. For a second, it feels better, but the more you scratch, the worse it becomes. Your brain believes maybe one more thought will finally solve it. Most of the time, it doesn't. Here's something many people don't realize. Your brain doesn't just spend energy reacting to life, it also spends energy imagining life. Every imaginary argument, every fake disaster, every conversation that never happens costs mental energy. By the end of the day, you may feel emotionally drained without understanding why. Not because your life was unusually stressful, but because your mind spent hours living experiences that never actually occurred. It's like running on a treadmill. You work incredibly hard, yet never leave the same spot. So, does this mean you should stop imagining the future completely? Not at all. Your imagination is one of the most powerful tools your brain has. It helps you solve problems, prepare for challenges, and learn from past experiences. The goal isn't to stop imagining. The goal is to notice when preparation quietly becomes overthinking. The next time you catch yourself arguing with someone who isn't there, or replaying a conversation for the 10th time, remember this. Your brain isn't trying to make you miserable, it's trying to protect you. It just hasn't realized that not every possibility deserves your attention. Sometimes, the healthiest thing you can do is let the story end before your brain keeps writing new chapters. If this video helped you understand your mind a little better, consider subscribing to Decode, because understanding your mind is the first step towards mastering it.